a few of the other riders that are coming by me. Richard Webb goes past 51, another one of a lot of the crowd favourites there, number 46, Will James. Andy Riley, number 54. Good to see number 8, Kinchin here this afternoon, a bit of a tumble last week. Pete Reed, number 9, is also here today. Clayton Williams, what a lineup we've got. Both fabulous top runners, all going this afternoon. First in the sidecars, and good to see Mike Cage going out there on the circuit. I'm sure he wished he was riding this afternoon. Brother Alan, of course, taking his place in the chair for Dave Steele. McCauley here going past number 50. 79 is that, I dare say overweight Arthur Dibben, but he gets very upset about that. Rider, of course, Thursday, Crewman, George Matthews, that's of course either. 115 on the basis that he used that. Going very well last week, Gavin Chumley. Terry Phillips, number 52, goes by me. Number 24, the old Rob Wilson. It's a very colourful bear. They go by me, they follow flying. Very quickly. Mander, to go, that's Trevor Banks. Very young crew following up behind Trevor Banks. That's the outfit of Jason Steer and Ian Well. Two outfits for number 184. Well, that is showing off, I think. Sponsors as well going round with the bikes. But number 184 is, of course, John Hiscock. Gentleman's bike, the other outfit, of course, is Mander, James Lappel. That's the second outfit to come round. Wait, as the rest of the bikes go back to the pits, there's one or two changes I need to inform you of, so I'll quickly go through the programme if you've got the programmes ready. That list of competitors in the national solo class has slightly changed. If you go to number 7, John Cook, unfortunately injured last week, won't be taking part. In his place will come John Wilson. John Wilson will be riding number 214, taking the ride of number 7. Moving a little bit further down, we've got number 10, Marvin Cox. Unfortunately, Marvin not able to Marvin Cox, but in his place, another Speedway rider in the hands of the Australian Mike Paul. It was talking about, you'll see that in the list of riders, you've got a list of riders going in the Closer Cup. I don't think they've done it deliberately, I think they're just doing it to confuse me, that we've got two number 1s this afternoon, one going in the national class and one going in the Closer Club class. There's probably one or two other numbers clash as well, so if I get confused, I've got an excuse this afternoon, that makes a change. Race 1, we move into, it is the race that's on the line already. It's Closer Club riders only, and as it states in the programme at the top of the page there, the grid positions are indeed in brackets to the side of the riders' names. That's how they line up from the inside, and we get underway with the first race of the afternoon. Bob Cradigan holding that number 1 fake makes a good start. Ian Thorogood's up there as well, number 12. As we start to see them move through, they're getting themselves sorted out as they go around that first bit. Tony Wiggins has made a good start as well. Round that first bend, he got himself up to the front. He indeed leads. It's number 21, Tony Wiggins. Number 43 is, of course, Martin Phillips. He holds second at the moment. Ian Thorogood's back there in 4th place at the 2 races. That second place go around the outside of Martin Phillips. Tony Wiggins still getting away from the rest of the field though. He holds the lead as they come past it for the second time. Martin Phillips is still up there in second. Glenn Seabright in third. Bruce Richards has now moved through into 4th place, just ahead of Ian Thorogood. Martin Phillips. Whilst that's going to be there for them this time as they come round. So the first of the Closer Cup races looks like the man of Tony Wiggins. Glenn Seabright still there in second, and there's problems for Martin Phillips. He pulls out as they come past us. So So it means that we've now got Bruce Richards elevated up into third place. First place of the afternoon, perhaps the win for Tony Williams comes down that last corner. Plenty might knock on the other captain. The second flag goes and is the win for Tony Williams. Plenty might get second. Bruce Richards gets third. And picking up that fourth place after we lost Marvin Phillips is Andy Paddington. It's heat 2 of the Coaster Club event. Quickly looking through my programme to try and find out what on earth was... after the first restart of the afternoon, we get underway with the second race. It is indeed heat 2 of the Coaster Club, and straight away we've got the very distinctive leathers of Henry Whitfield going around the outside. Couldn't quite see who that was. We got to the front. Wells has made the break to the front. 153 the number of Mike Wells. I'm sure that looks like his very distinctive machinery, and as he comes by me indeed it is confirmed as being the lead with Mike Wells. Henry Whitfield still up there in spread out first heat, must admit, but as they come by us, it looks like well and truly in the control of Mike Wells. Jason Baker is still there in second. Mike Wells is starting to put his demand on race 2. Goes past us taking the last lap flag. Mike Vernon now getting through in the second place, just in front of Jason Baker. One gap then back through the rest of the field. The second flag is made ready for the second place of the afternoon. For Mike Wells as he comes round number 1-5. Second place is Mike Vernon. Third place is Jason Baker. Fourth place Henry Whitfield. Into the national class. It's heat 1, race 3 in your programme, and look at the lineup we've got for race 3 in your programme. On that first grid is Craig Boyce. The first time that I've seen him on the grass track. He tells me it's his first outing this year. I wonder how many of you out there have seen him on the grass before. Perhaps interesting to watch a race 3 then. Gary Lloyd lines up next to him in grid 2. Martin Hagon in grid 3. Peter Lloyd grid 4. Jeremy Doncaster grid 5. John Wilson a change in grid 6. He comes in place of the injured John Cook. Vince Kinchin, good to see Vince out again after that tumble down at Tunbridge last week. Tells me he's okay, so we can wait and see. Pete Reed in grid 8. Mike Paul, the replacement for Marvin Cox. Trevor Banks and John Blake. Well, my memory serves me correctly. John Blake is a non-starter, so I'll put a line through that one. What a race we have in prospect. That looks to me like Trevor Banks has just come through the start line before everybody else. In practice, I know Craig Boyce was flying, Trevor Banks was also flying in practice. Martin Hagon, of course. So who's it going to be? The first confrontation of the afternoon. So very important on a circuit like this to make sure you make that gate. Oh, again Gary Lloyd breaks from the start line, so perhaps everybody isn't as ready as we thought they were. Well, I think they've at long last got everybody ready to go. the revs start to go up, so it looks as if we are ready for race 3, the first of the national class. Starter looks happy this time, the green flag goes in the air, we get underway with race 3. Trevor Banks has made a cracking start from the outside of the gate, moves his way across the field. Martin Hagen's up there, number 3, the number of Martin Hagen, but it's Jeremy Doncaster that gets to the front. Making the break from Trevor Banks in second. That looks to me to be Craig Boyce is up there in third, going for the wide line round the outside. It is indeed Craig Boyce on the outside. But Jeremy Doncaster is the man to catch. Trevor Banks is still there in second. Craig Boyce is still there in third. Martin Hagen holding forward at the moment. Both as you can see, starting to pull that front wheel up, and Craig Boyce goes to Jeremy Doncaster and gets him on the inside. Jeremy Doncaster looks over his shoulder after that contact was made by Craig Boyce, but Boyce looks okay and Jeremy Doncaster looks okay as well. They're both still going. Jeremy Doncaster as well, but it's Craig Boyce who's got away from them. Whilst that flag goes for him, so as I mentioned, the first time we've seen him on the grass, he looks spectacular in practice. He really looks as if he's going to be very careful in the grass. Goes down the back stretch, all the way in the air again, so finding a lot of grip. Here we go, everything falling to that paper, and Craig Boyce comes round for his first win of the afternoon. Jeremy Doncaster hangs on to second, Martin Hagen gets third, Trevor Banks gets fourth. Peter Lloyd comes across the line in fifth, and Kinchin just behind him for sixth place. But what a start to the national class. There was no way through underneath Jeremy Doncaster, but Craig Boyce looked to find his way through. As the revs start to ride again, we get underway with the second race for the Nationals this afternoon. It's race 4 in your programme. Look at the flying Paul Fry. Paul Fry is that dives into that corner. He must have had 4 or 5 bike lengths on the rest of the field as he went into that bit. No, he's trying to catch him, but Alan Farmer goes through underneath him and indeed gets through. Oh, a tremendous entrance into that bend as we see Alan Farmer make the break past Paul Fry. Those two together as they go round that first bend for the second time. Paul Fry with problems doesn't go down. So it leaves the field open for Alan Farmer. He really does look to be in great form this season. He comes fastest for the second time, leading Clayton Williams. Andy Wiley's up there on the back wheel of Clayton Williams. Will James is there in third place just from Ashcroft trying to pursue him. Second place though, it's Clayton Williams that's had to go extremely wide. Andy Wiley gets through on the inside and Clayton Williams pulling that wheel in the air as he comes past us. Makes up the ground. But it's got to the front Alan Farmer really has put the power on though. He's got 5 extra points on the side. The flag comes inside. Good win for Alan Farmer. Andy Wiley gets second. Clayton Williams gets third. So Ashcroft comes round for fourth place. And our replacement for number 30 is of course Mark Chessell picking up fifth place. No Mike Courage due to injury. Andy Field, number 88. Alan Harmer, 121. 135 is Jonathan Sims. Keith Richards, 143. 161 is Mike Webster. Jason Jennett, 165. Replacement for Mark Seabright is Steve Wilson. He rides number 215. And in place of Simon Giddings, riding 179, is Tim Hunter. Well, I mentioned to you a little bit earlier on that Mark Seabright sustained a back injury down at Poole Speedway on Tuesday evening. Had a chance to go and see him on Friday afternoon. He seemed in good spirits, but it looks as if it might be quite a long job for Mark Seabright. He's going to spend an awful lot of time in hospital. We rushed out and bought a very big card. If any of you, as supporters of Grasstrack, would like to sign that card sometime during the day, I can point you in the right direction. My colleague has got it just to the left of the announcer's caravan. If you would like to put your scribble or cross or whatever on that card, I'm sure it would cheer up Mark to know that there's a lot of people thinking of him and wishing him well. Anytime during the afternoon, I can point you in the right direction. But for the moment, we turn our attention to race 5. We get underway with race 5, still with the national class, as they come past me for the first time. That looks like number 153, Jonathan Sims, gets to the front. Duncan Tolhurst is up there as well in second place, but it is Jonathan Sims. From Duncan Tolhurst in second at the moment, and we look to see if there's any change as they come round past us for the first time. Jonathan Sims leads, Duncan Tolhurst in second. Pratt is up there in third place at the moment. There's a lot of pressure on that third spot. Good ride this from Jonathan Sims. He goes extremely wide, but Duncan Tolhurst isn't able to make up the ground on it. Very, very quick Duncan Tolhurst has taken the inside line. He picks it up coming out of the bend, right with Jonathan Sims as they come past us, taking that last snapback. Pratt is still up there in third place at the moment. Jonathan Sims again going wide, but does just enough. Jonathan Sims takes it from Duncan Tolhurst in second, Pratt in third, Steve Wilson in fourth, and number 121 Alan Harmer in fifth place. One, 215, 121, 165, 179, 143 and 88. That's how they finished. The winning time 132 exactly. Still with the national solo, we move to heat 4. That's race 6 in your programme. The riders already coming to the start line in the hands of Richard Camden, John Shane, Stuart Williams, Mike Howe, Andy Parker, Roy Sizemore, Ben Howe, Dean Mander, Andy Hagon, Paul Hurry and Richard Mussen. So we saw Richard Mussen for the very first time at the Owslebury Sizzler this year. He was absolutely flying. It was only Trevor Banks that could beat him that day. He got through to a second place in that final. We wonder if he's going to pull it out of the bag this afternoon. So the riders come to the line for race 6. Away we go. It's a nice clean start this time. We're looking perhaps for that 7-7 right on the outside, but at the moment it is Ben Howe that made the break to the first corner. Richard Mussen to move through. But the challenge comes back again from Stuart Williams, number 203. It goes extremely wide. Richard Mussen has got it from Stuart Williams, so Roy Sizemore's up there as well. Those two almost together as they go into that first set of the second time. This one from Stuart Williams, but Stuart Williams is coming back in him and comes underneath him almost as they come out of that bend. Stuart Williams gets very, very close. He really does look to have a bit of between his teeth this afternoon. It's Stuart Williams again challenging the red leathers of Stuart Williams. Right on the back of the no way for Stuart Williams to come through. Williams tries the outside, a very, very quick line, but he's lost a lot of ground. Roy Sizemore is still there in second. A good scrap going on for that 4th and 5th place at the moment, but I'm sure on those first two. The corner he looks a little bit quicker. As they come round the pit lane, you can see it's that in. Does go a lot quicker. The checkered flag goes though. It's Richard Mussen that takes it, but only just from Stuart Williams. Roy Sizemore gets 3rd place. 231, 352, 250, 3230, 240, 182, 261, 193 and 216. That winning time again, 131.9. Gosh, I'm glad I got that one out of the way. No wonder our lap scorers are struggling with that one. We'll have to add all the high numbers together there, no little ones to help us at all. But over the page we go, it's all little numbers to start with the sidecars. It's the National Sidecar class, race 7 it is, heat 1 for the sidecars. We see the lineup of Alan Blewett, Steve Jewison for the first time this season, Ivor Matthews, Russell Ing, Ken Lane and Richard Piggott. The first sidecar race of the afternoon. It's Russell Ing that's made a great start as he goes into that first corner. Russell Ing and Paul Lewis lead from Ken Lane and Mark Edwards in second, but it's getting very close as they come out of that bend. Ken Lane looking for that inside line. It looks to me as if he's got it. Ken Lane it is. It goes through in front of Russell Ing in second. Alan Blewett has got up into third place. Steve Jewison back in fourth at the moment, but they're certainly motoring up at the front. Ken Lane off that first bend for the second time. Going very, very quickly indeed is Ken Lane and Richard Mussen. How did I get that name in there? Ken Lane and Mark Edwards. It's Russell Ing and Paul Lewis in second. Alan Blewett still there in third, but it looks to be getting closer. Robert Mussen can something for Alan Blewett, but he tells me he's got things sorted out. It looks as if he has. Oh, Ken Lane fighting with the outfit every inch of the way, but recovers very nicely from that little mishap coming out of the top bend. Goes round the pit bend, still exactly where he would like to be, right out in front. To the last bend goes Ken Lane and Mark Edwards. It looks as if it's going to be a win for them. First time out this afternoon, it's number 7, the outfit. They come by us. Russell Ing and Paul Lewis hang on the second. Alan and John Blewett get third, and Steve Jewison just picks up fourth place in front of Ivor Matthews. Well, as the sidecars come out for their second race of the afternoon, marshals, if you can hear me out there, Paul Fry has just reported to us he's lost a footrest. If you can find it anywhere on the circuit, it would be appreciated that Paul Fry could get it back. So marshals, if you can hear me, if you can see it anywhere around your part of the circuit, we're looking for a footrest off Paul Fry's machine. Well, race 8, we move into the second of the sidecar races this afternoon. I think we will be 2 outfits missing. Interesting look across the far side. 1, 2, 3, 4, we've got 5 outfits, so I wasn't expecting to see that. It means that number 90 has come in place of one of our missing riders. That, of course, is the outfit of Phil Pitman and Justin Westerway. They line up as well. As we go into that first bend, you can see it's Mark Baker has made the recipe going into that first bend. He comes round off that first bend, going very, very wide. Unusual to see him ride number 19. But Dave Steer is the rider on the inside that's taking the very, very tight lines. Dave Steer and Alan Kay fighting with the outfit as they go into that pit bend. But Marty Baker has got away. It's Marty Baker and Shane Cannon that goes into the top bend for the second time. The fair outfit of Marty Baker comes round past us for the second time, being pursued by Robbie Wilson in second. Rob Wilson managing to get clear of Dave Steer. Phil Pitman's up there in fourth at the moment. That's our replacement that's come in the place of John Halsey. Perhaps tune up goes on. Everywhere you see John Halsey, he of course is an on-starter, so Phil Pitman and Justin Westerway will come in. This looks to be a great ride from Marty Baker and Shane Cann. Rob Wilson really not being able to catch up with him at all. That's Rob Wilson in second place at the moment with passenger Tony Miles. Almost losing his footing there at the Second flag goes, the second for the sidecars this afternoon, and it's Martin Baker that takes the win. Rob Wilson gets second, Dave Steer gets third, and our replacement Phil Pittman gets fourth place. Well, it looks as if we haven't had any joy from our appeal for a footrest, so I can see that Paul Price decided to have a wander around and look for it himself. So if any of you have spotted it, where he lost it or whatever, or see it laying in the dirt somewhere, we would be anxious to let us know. We move into race 9, it is heat 3. Look to that corner. Well, indeed, I was looking for the outfit of Roger Meter and Steve Bailey. They very cleanly moved through into the front of Shane Baker in second place. As the outfits start to get themselves sorted out, look at the power that Roger Meter has found down that back straight. He dives into the first corner again. Looking very, very good indeed. He comes around very, very tight this time. I haven't seen anybody holding a line as tight as that this afternoon. Shane Baker not really being able to answer to him as they go into that pit bend for the second time. Terry Phillips has got up close to Shane Baker, so perhaps we can see a change for that second spot. That looks to be where the racing's going to be. Terry Phillips moves through on the inside, looks to go through as they go into that top bend. Shane Baker has got the power on as he goes very, very wide, comes right way around the outside. Last that flag has gone for Roger Meter. Still this trap going on for second place. Ian McCauley also trying to get in on the action. He's back in fourth place at the moment. But those three outfits closing up as they go into the pit bend. Down the back straight they go, and again you can see that Terry Phillips is trying to go through the inside. Shane Baker has closed the door this time. Roger Meter takes his first win of the afternoon. He and Steve Bailey cross the line. Shane Baker has hung on to that second place. Terry Phillips goes through for third, and Ian McCauley back in fourth spot. Race 10. Green flag goes in the air. We've got a clean start this time, so at long last we are underway. It's a very, very quick anti-slug and Lance Maxwell that move into that first corner. First bend as they come out of the bend, you can see that Jerry Adams decided to catch up. Jerry Adams on the inside, moving through, perhaps as he going for the inside line on the pit bend as Andy Sugg goes extremely wide. It is Jerry Adams and Sean Pittard to move through, but Andy Sugg comes back at him. And you can see they went extremely wide by taking that right in going into the pit bend. Comes to weighing up the surface, the best of your advantage. Andy Sugg, we all know, loves to go wide. He loves to keep the power well and truly turned on. You can see that Jerry Adams again has taken the advantage and got through on the inside, but this is where he loses it. He goes very wide coming out of the bend. This time Andy Sugg hasn't managed to get through though. So Jerry Adams holds the lead from Andy Sugg and Mark Maskell in second. Also trying to get through on those sight lines. It looks like Nick Front Roller is trying to get through on the inside as well. He holds third. You can see again, look for that inside line. But Jerry Adams is going extremely well at the moment. He leads. Jerry Adams and Sean Pittard going into that top bend for the third time. The Chessell planning for this time to pick up now. It's been a great ride for Jerry Adams and Sean Pittard. Andy Sugg has got no answer to him. It's Jerry Adams that takes it. Andy Sugg and Lance Maxwell get second. Nick Promoter and Keith Wall get third. A good scrap here between Arthur Dibben and Vic Histon. It looks as if it's been won by Arthur Dibben. They can look after the many centre riders. A lot of you might not be aware that Winchester Club were not really running Grasstrack very much at all. They were very much into very high-class motocross, etc. They decided to turn their attentions and have a go at Grasstrack once again. They were helped very much by the local riders and people that ride in-centre events, so didn't want to write them out completely. They've got one more meeting later on in the year, which I'll give you once I've got all my dates sorted out. But they thought, well, we've got the national circuit, we've got the national riders, why not let the Coaster Cup riders have a go as well? And indeed what they've done, and I think you'll agree with the thoughts behind it, because we've got a very, very good lineup of centre riders here this afternoon, as indeed we have throughout the centre. As we get underway with their second ride of the afternoon, and looking perhaps for one of the early leaders, that's Tony Wiggins. He dives through and neither of them is going through to that first stage. Good with this race on that first corner. He was fifth going into the bend, but weaved his way through the rest of the machines. This could perhaps prove interesting though, because we've got number 25, Jason Baker, who finished third first time out holding second, and Glenn Seabright, who is traditionally a slow starter, but looks to be for that second place, looking perhaps for Glenn Seabright to come through. Dives through on the inside of Jason Baker. So I wonder if we're going to see a challenge of Tony Wiggins. Glenn Seabright, the man in second. Looks very quick going into this pit bend. Interesting perhaps that one or two riders appear to be a lot quicker going into this pit bend. Very, very long bend, so they've got a chance to recover from it. Normally the problem with going in fast is that you overshoot the exit of the bend. A lot of riders seem to be managing to go in very, very quick to this pit bend and holding it with light coming out. Have I lost it? Oh, we look to see the checkered flag as Tony Wiggins crosses the line. Jason Baker gets second, Henry Whitfield comes for third. Actually, I can see on that far side, it looks as if Glenn Seabright has gone out with mechanical problems. Race 12 with heat 4 of Closer Cup Sona. Well, we saw Tony Wiggins win in his second outing. We perhaps look at race 12 and think, well, can Mike Wells do the same thing? He must know that Tony Wiggins scored a maximum so far as we look to see them break. Looking for that inside line. I can see Bob Cruddington has made a good start again. He dives in that first corner. Mike Vernon's up there. Interesting to see the pink wheel of Mike Wells. That's the rider I'm looking at to move through. He won first time out, so he's got a lot to do in this one. As we look through the front, it's Mike Vernon that leads. Bruce Richardson in second. Jeff Urban's up there in third. And now Mike Wells starts to move through. Jeff Urban. Still an awful lot to do. Has got away from the rest of the field. He looks as if he's going to make this race in. Bruce Richards can't get any closer to him. He's still holding second. Mike Wells now starting to get into the challenge for those front runners. Long way to try and catch Mike Wells. First time out, so he's definitely making sure that he's going to get into the final this afternoon. Mike Vernon goes past us with one more lap to do. Bruce Richards still there in second. Mike Wells at the moment holding that third spot. But he's done extremely well in race 12. He takes the second flag. Bruce Richards gets second. Mike Wells gets third, and Jeff Urban crosses the line in fourth place. Six, number 30. Anxiously looking at that start line. Craig Boyce had the inside line the last time out. He's on grid 5 this time. Jeremy Doncaster right on the far side in grid 9. I can see the white leathers of Jeremy Doncaster. Very, very busy man this weekend. And away we go. And Jeremy Doncaster has made a great start, but Paul Fry once again on the inside. So three brilliant Grasstrackers together up at the front there. We've got Paul Fry leading from Jeremy Doncaster. Jeremy Doncaster now starts to put his command on the race. He pulls round in front of Paul Fry. Jeremy Doncaster leads. Paul Fry in second. Craig Boyce in third. Phil Ashcroft holds fourth at the moment. The replacement four times getting to Hunter and fifth. Jeremy Doncaster on. Paul Fry goes away a little bit from Craig Boyce. Again, Jeremy Doncaster pulls that front wheel in the air. He finds a lot of grip coming off this pit bend. Again, he found grip in that bottom corner. You see the full front. But not able to catch Jeremy Doncaster. Full front coming underneath Jeremy Doncaster. Once that flank goes for these two, it's going to be a great trap to the line between these two. Full front has gone very, very wide, but he looks to be able to hold it. Holds it back in on the inside of that top bend. Jeremy Doncaster, right there, they're not out of contention at all. He's right on the back wheel as it goes into that Kinchin. All the last time in this race. Around that Kinchin, what a great ride from full flight. Second back goes to him. Jeremy Doncaster gets second, Craig Boyce gets third. Spot there with two very, very quick riders in front of him. We look then perhaps to race 14. Trevor Banks, you remember, didn't do so well first time out. He was back in fourth place. Looking anxiously to make up for that. Replacement for number 7, John Cook, is John Wilson. He comes in as 214. The rest of them should be as per the programme. They get away. Looking perhaps for Trevor Banks. He's behind the crowd, so this could be a hard race for Trevor Banks to come through. The very, very quick Alan Farmer has got away from the start this time. Trevor Banks come through. A tremendous ride from fourth into second for Trevor Banks. He gets up in his second. Alan Farmer pulls the wheel in the air. Darren Matthews it is that's in amongst those two. He's in the white leathers there, number 22. That's Darren Matthews. Still there in second place. Alan Farmer though has still got away from them. He really does look to be on form this afternoon, Alan Farmer. He had a win first time out, looking to emulate it once again. Trevor Banks still fighting in that second place. Looks to have got the beating of Darren Matthews now in second place. Look at that extension as they come round. All the last playing it is. Alan Farmer still leads. Well, I thought Trevor Banks had the beating of Darren Matthews, but it's getting very close again for that second place. Gary Lloyd still not being able to close up to those two. Alan Farmer really does look to be on form at the moment. Comes round for the checker flag. That's his second of the afternoon. Another win for Alan Farmer. Trevor Banks gets second. Darren Matthews gets third. Gary Lloyd crosses the line in fourth place. Mark in third place at the moment. Moves through in the second. Marty Hagon goes fastest, comfortably leading. Marty Hagon takes the last lap frame. You need to see Tolhurst that gets up there in the second. Duncan Tolhurst still third. Roy Sines for is fourth. But he's second perhaps to what? Tolhurst is there. Graham Harris for the father of this youngster that's just come up with scoreboard. He pushes the line in second. A great line for me, Duncan Tolhurst in third. Roy Sines Wilson, he comes in the place of Mark Seaborn. The rest as per the programme. Well, again, it looks at 16. We've seen two of our first penalty winners. The other two come together in this one. It's Jonathan Sims and Richard Mussen that perhaps we're looking for. But it's Clayton Williams that's made the break from the line. Looking perhaps for Peter Lloyd. They're up there in front as well, number 4. Goes down that back straight and into the big bend for the first time. Clayton Williams then looks to have a bit between his teeth this time. Comes round very, very quickly in front of us. Peter Lloyd in second. Andy Riley's right up there in third. Stuart Williams holding fourth at the moment. Hoping I was looking at the right race there for a moment, but Clayton Williams still leads from Peter Lloyd in second. You can now see that Richard Mussen has moved through into this place at the moment. Peter Lloyd has got back into third place. Clayton Williams, still nobody catching him at all. He goes very, very wide. Andy Riley has got through in the second in front of Peter Lloyd. Richard Mussen is up into fourth. Stuart Williams still after him though in fifth place. European circuits, he rides so much out there on the continent. Great to see him on the British circuit. He takes the checker flag. Andy Riley gets second. Peter Lloyd gets third. Richard Mussen gets fourth. Indeed, a great ride from Clayton Williams there. Missed out in his first ride. So 8 points. That means a third and a first for Clayton Williams. Masters from last year, Barks Bonanza, this Gerald Short Spectacular, many more. The burn-up, of course, down at Tunbridge. They are for sale at £10 each. They're 3-hour videos. If you'd like to have a look at one or indeed purchase one, the gentleman that's selling them is approved by the ACU, he tells me. He's got his car parked on the far side of the circuit. I normally get the colour wrong, but he tells me it's a brown Granada this afternoon. On the far side of the circuit, right near the ice cream van that's over there on what is commonly termed the second bend for solos, first bend for sidecars. That's right over on the far side there where you can see that enormous blue van. Gosh, I'm impressed. All this information I'm getting this afternoon, loads of bits of paper, I'm bound to get confused. But well, here we go with race 17. It's second time out for the sidecars, and as we look to see them go into that first race, we've got a few already winning. First time out, of course, Roger Meester had a win, but also Ken Lane had a win. He's out there with Roger Meester. Two old compatriots have been out racing for many years, the two of them. I'm sure Ken Lane will be enjoying this one because he really has got that outfit going at the moment. Roger Meester gets away from him going down that back straight. But this is where Ken Lane goes. He's very quick. Looks to hold a very tight line. That's an excellent tight line from Roger Meester and Steve Bailey. Ken Lane and Mark Edwards still there fighting in second. Alan and John Blewett in third. Dick Hiscock up in fourth place at the moment. We look to the front, we know it's been a first time out for Roger Meester and Steve Bailey. He comes around to take the last lap flag. He looks like doing the same thing again. Ken Lane and Mark Edwards not really being able to close that gap. Alan and John Blewett still there in third place. Looks as if Alan and John have got the outfit running a lot better than they had last week down in Tunbridge. A lot of work intelligence has been going on with this new frame. Second win of the afternoon for Roger Meester and Steve Bailey as they pass us. Ken Lane and Mark Edwards get second. Alan and John Blewett pick up third spot. We wait quite some time for the fourth place finisher, Vic Hiscock, to cross the line. I can see that's why perhaps there was the delay in the pits. No Richard Piggott coming to the line. No Shane Baker as well, so perhaps problems for Shane Baker. Oh, indeed, we've just quickly been informed that there is no Shane Baker due to the injuries that Tim Mark sustained 3 weeks ago. Just finding it a little bit tough going out there this afternoon, so no way they're going to take any chances. Indeed, pulling out to sort themselves out for meetings later on in the year. So the three riders that we have got, you can see there's no way they're going to just ride round. It's Steve Jewison that's got the lead from Andy Sugden, as I say that. Andy Sugden, Lance Maskell moves on the inside of them. Good scrap between these two very contrasting styles, because you can see that Andy Sugden loves to ride the outside lines, the very quick lines. Steve Jewison, more of a tactician that rides the very tight lines, gets where he wants to be. You can see that the door was closed for him then by Andy Sugden. That was indeed an excellent corner from Andy Sugden. He rode the racing line, closed the door when Steve Jewison got close. This time he looks to be a lot more controlled. He's holding a much tighter racing line, takes the last lap flag. get past. Terry Phillips still there in third place. Must be just anxiously watching what's going on in front of him. Andy Sogan, last Maxwell, look to have it secured. He goes round that top. For the last time in race 18 as they come to take the checker flag this time. It's Andy Sogan, last Maxwell that get a win. Steve Jewison and Dave Ward, remember this is the first time out this season for the crew of Steve Jewison. Well, as we look to race 19, I think we're going with a full complement this time. If I look back to my results, I can see that we've got one of our previous winners. That's Martin Baker and Shane Cann. They come out in race 19. No John Horsley, but his place being taken by Phil Pittman and Justin Westerway. That's number 90. They come in the place of John Horsley. The rest of the riders should be, that's not T. Adams, that is in fact Jerry Adams. I'm doing well this afternoon, correcting the programme. Oh, quite impressed here. Bound to get something wrong before the end of the day, but at the moment we're doing okay. We get underway with race 19. Looking perhaps for Martin Baker and Shane Cann. That's the yellow numbers on them that go through into first place as they go into that first set. Nick Brumboler's up there in second place, trying to hold the tight line because he must be aware that Martin Baker prefers the outside line. Jerry Adams is up there in third place, but you see the gap start to close as they go into that top bend. Martin Baker and Shane Cann is to get away from Nick Brumboler. Pete Wall giving the instructions. A very experienced Pete Wall on the back of Nick Brumboler, looking to see what's the hand signals as they go round. I think he's trying to instruct Nick Brumboler exactly what to do. And indeed, he holds a tight line there, gets very, very close to Martin Baker, but loses it. You see he's just coming out of the bench, trying to get the drive going down that back straight. Looks to lock it up again as he goes into the top end. Jerry Adams looking for the outside line. Jerry Adams trying all the way around the outside. And it doesn't look as if anybody's going to be able to catch Martin Baker and Shane Cann. Ivan Matthews now getting into the action as well. He closes right up to Jerry Adams in that third spot. That's as they say going down the back straight. Going to the last turn, the checker flag is trying to be prepared. It's Martin Baker and Shane Cann that come round. Look to see if there's going to be any changes as they come across the line. It is Martin Baker. Nick Brumboler gets second, Jerry Adams third, and Ivan Matthews in fourth. Here we've got Rustling, who had a second first time out. Rob Wilson also had a second. John Hiscock, you might remember, had those mechanical problems, so he'll anxiously be looking to score well in this and his other ride. Last race before the interval, and if the marshals can hear me, I'm told there is tea laid on for you. Where you got your ploughmans from before the start of the meeting? I think it's down to my right from there's a green minibus down there evidently, near the refreshment tent, caravan, whatever it is. There's also, of course, the bar down there as we come to the interval. If you fancy a swift half or whatever, then the bar is laid on for you down to my right-hand side. There's also all kinds of refreshments laid on around the circuit. But before that, we've got one more race to go. That's the race 20 in your programme. He's sitting on the line. We see the green flag going in. It is a good start for Rustling and Paul Urich. They go into that first bend. Zippy into Paulie. Chance to that first bend. Going very, very wide on the exit. Rustling cuts back underneath him. Rob Wilson's up there as well. Rob Wilson on the inside of Rustling. Rob Wilson it is that takes the advantage and goes through on the tight line on that pit bend. But Rustling has gone around the outside and looks to have the power on. Goes down the back straight. Pulls himself back through. Rob Wilson, as I say, they can see he comes to left the gap. Because Rob Wilson has come through again. He's taken the tight line. Good scrap this between these front two. Rob Wilson still has the lead though from Rustling in second at the moment. Ian McCauley is up there in third, John Hiscock in fourth. But it's really those front two that we've got to watch because the lead at the moment is with Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. And that can change any moment. Rustling gets very, very close once again. The last lap flag is out. They follow each other round as they come round past us this time. One more lap to go in race 20. Is it going to be a win for Rob Wilson? Rustling and Paul Urich getting close again as they go down the back straight. I'm sure Rustling is looking for a different line on this last bend. Looks to see where Rob Wilson's going to go. Rob Wilson rolls it off and allows Rustling to get close to him. So it's going to be close to the line as we see Rob Wilson skips coming out of that bend. certainly from where I'm sitting as if rustling just about made it on the line, but I'll wait to see what a lap scorer has made of that one. Of the meeting, race 21 it is, it's the Close to Club class. First time out, you might remember he had a little bit of a disappointing ride, second time out, finished third, but this time he looks as if he's going for it, because Mike Wells it is that lead from Glen Seabright in second place, Jason Baker in third, in fourth place it is Mick Sawyer. Getting that little bit closer to him as they go into that pit bend. The one can see if it's going to be a challenge from Glen Seabright. Jason Baker losing attention with him a little bit. Mike Vernon, you might remember, had a win second time out. He holds fourth place at the moment. Second win of the afternoon for Mike Wells. He's got one more lap to go. The last lap flag as they come past us. Still keeping off the challenge of Glen Seabright. Jason Baker not being able to catch up with those front two runners. And as we look at that fourth place, half a lap to go. Mike Wells Glen Seabright starts to close the gap on that last corner. Last minute challenge as they come round off that pit bend. But Mike Wells looks to have hung on to it. Mike Wells takes it. Glen Seabright gets second. Jason Baker third. Mike Vernon fourth. Marley Phillips fifth. And Henry Whitfield comes across the line for sixth spot. The start line I would like to give out, I think this is possibly for riders as much as spectators. Portsmouth Motorcycle Club, their John Fisher Challenge Grasstrack on the 9th of June. Now at Sindles Farm, near Westbourne, Emsworth, on the main Haven to Huntingdon Road. Originally, the venue was May's Coppice Farm, that's Rowland's Castle, and rates will be available in the May Southern Centre Gazette, so indeed that is for riders as well as spectators. Change of venue there on the 9th of June. Portsmouth Motorcycle Club, their John Fisher Challenge, will be at Sindles Farm, near Westbourne, Emsworth, on the main Haven to Huntingdon Road. Away we go with race 22, and it is the flying Tony Wiggins that makes it from the start as they go into that first bend. Ian Thorogood is up there with him at the moment. Two wins already he's got this afternoon. He comes round off that pit bend for the first time, being exactly where he's been all afternoon, right out in front. Andy Paddington is the rider with number 16 on his back. He's got through into second in front of the Thorogood. For the second time, still Tony Wiggins leads. Andy Paddington second. Bruce Richards is up there in third. Ian Thorogood has now got a ward off the space from the rest of the field. Bob Brennan is getting very close to Ian Thorogood. Bob Brennan will go round the outside. So, this back going on there a little bit further down the field. Last back man goes into what? Tony Wiggins. They in the lead once again. Now, Andy Paddington not being able to get close to him. Bruce Richards is still up there in third. He will be the first to admit that he enjoys his Grasstrack, but he needs to make his first time. On the circuit like this, I'm sure will make his time. Checkered flag goes this time to Tony Wiggins, and Bruce Richards has moved up in the second. Andy Paddington gets third. Jeff Urban comes through for fourth, and Bob Paddington goes through for fifth. So away we go with race 23. It promises to be a good one. We've got Craig Boyce making a tremendous start. Alan Farmer going round the outside. That's the dark letters of Alan Farmer. This one looks to be good on paper. Alan Farmer has all the work to do. He hasn't been making the best of starts, but he really has been flying this afternoon. Can he make up the ground on Craig Boyce? Craig Boyce certainly looks as if he's got the bit between his teeth, powering it past us for the second time. And Alan Farmer starting to get close this time. Steve Wilson's up in third. He goes into that pit bend, almost sideways in the middle of the bend, picks it up and lifts the front wheel as he comes out. Alan Farmer still there in second. Paul Hurry is up there in third place now, just in front of Steve Wilson. So another good ride from Paul Hurry. Very quick one another. Craig Boyce has started to get the measure of this circuit. The last lap flag goes for him. Alan Farmer, of course, the only unbeaten rider going into his third ride. But there's problems on that top corner for Craig Boyce. It looks as if he's got problems for Craig Boyce. Alan Farmer moves through into first place. Draw for the monopoly. Looks to see what that problem is for Craig Boyce. And looks to me as if it's a change. Oh, a great shame. Alan Farmer comes through to go into the final unbeaten this afternoon. Paul Hurry gets second, Steve Wilson gets third. Paul Mitchell comes through for fourth. And indeed, what a great shame. I think that that might well have cost Craig Boyce a place in the final. We're anxiously have to wait and see what the point scoring evolves. As I look across that far side once again, that does look to me as if it is a challenge. Race 24 it is that we move into Heat 10 of the National Solo, and as we get underway, it's the flying Paul Fry that dives into that first corner. Trevor Banks is up there as well, with Jeremy Doncaster moves through on the east side. Paul Fry is up there with him in second place at the moment, and Trevor Banks fighting there in third place. So as we look to see those front three come round, Jeremy Doncaster leads. Paul Fry in second, Trevor Banks in third. A great scrap going on for that fourth place at the moment. That's the flying Stuart Williams on the outside. Lloyd on the fourth, fifth place. So we look to the front and see if Paul Fry can close the gap on Jeremy Doncaster. We've seen it done once already this afternoon. We wonder if he can do it again. Oh, indeed, that scrap going on the fourth place is Peter Lloyd on the inside. Trevor Banks looking to close that gap on Paul Fry for that second place, but Jeremy Doncaster is getting away from them. He takes the last lap flag. It looks as if Trevor Banks is going to catch Paul Fry. Oh, as they break into that top corner, Paul Fry really turn the power on to make sure Trevor Banks is down the back straight for the back. He's going through on the inside. Those two together for second. Jeremy Doncaster comes towards the checkered flag. He's going to take the race 24. Paul Fry just gets second. Trevor Banks third. Andy Riley fourth. Peter Lloyd fifth. Stuart Williams sixth place. I'm 129.6. My apologies for that. I thought I'd done it. There's lots of people talking to me. Hopefully you got all those results in. We move on to race 25. Another chance to see Martin Hagen in action. Mike Paul rides as number 10 instead of Marvin Cox. And already we're underway. It is Martin Hagen that breaks. Peter Reid is up there in second. It is indeed Peter Reid that makes the break to try and catch Martin Hagen. As we look to see Martin Hagen come round that pit bend, you remember he won his second heat. Not so good in his first ride, but now looks like making sure of a place in the final. Peter Reid holds second. Paul Pratt got himself up into third. Martin Hagen still there in the lead, setting a cracking pace. So perhaps interestingly, we can watch the time that Martin Hagen puts up. Reed still there in second. Paul Pratt still there in third. Darren Matthews back there in fourth place. Right from where that was being on his left boot. For the last time. Race 25 is going to be another checkered flag for Mander. Takes 3 cars on the inside. Peter Reed gets second. Darren Matthews gets third and Paul Pratt gets fourth place. But the qualifiers for this one going well at the moment. Clayton Williams, Will James desperate to make up on those earlier disappointments. Not really in contention of going in the final at the moment. Richard Mussen certainly is though, so perhaps this is going to be a clash between Richard Mussen and Clayton Williams. But Vince Kinchin's in there, Ashcroft's in there, Will James, Duncan Tolhurst, Jonathan Sims had a brilliant ride earlier on this afternoon. Certainly looking to make sure of a place in that final. The riders missed that announcement earlier on. I've still got a left-hand glove here that's been handed in by the marshals. I was saying that, I suppose it might not be a rider. If somebody's lost a left-hand glove, been handed in here. Looks a very expensive type of glove. And if you've got the right-hand one and you'd like to recover it, so away we go with race 26, looking for Clayton Williams. Perhaps it's Clayton Williams that breaks going into that first corner. Richard Mussen has gone right in after him, gone a very, very wide line. The rest of the riders are totally going well. It's Kinchin the break to Kinchin the second. Clayton Williams has got away though. Clayton Williams it is that leads. There's 3 riders together for that second place. Vince Kinchin has got the best of it. Richard Mussen is on his outside. Problems once again for Will James as he coast past us. He was right up there with them in that second and third spot. Williams looks to be making this race in. He comes round off that pit bend, not really under any pressure, but Vince Kinchin is holding that second. He's certainly under pressure. Richard Mussen, the small figure of Richard Mussen, is up there in third place, but pushing hard for that second. But as I say that, you can see that he's going after that first place. Clayton Williams laying off a little bit and Vince Kinchin for the mistake. He's gone straight after him and Vince Kinchin looks to be going around the outside this time. A great ride from Vince Kinchin as he goes very, very wide. Clayton Williams tries to take his line. Just about manages it as there's one more lap to go. What a great race this has turned out to be. Kinchin goes round the outside of Clayton Williams and looks to be going extremely well. Clayton Williams, good over second though, not too far away from Vince Kinchin. Richard Mussen, seeing the back wheel off Clayton Williams, goes after him as well. The checker flag comes down. What a great ride from Vince Kinchin that was. Clayton Williams gets second, Richard Mussen gets third. Phil Ashcroft gets fourth, Jonathan Sims comes through for fifth. But I think all congratulations to Vince Kinchin. He missed a trip to Germany in the week because he got injured last Sunday, but hasn't he come back strong? He really did ride extremely well to get around the outside of Clayton Williams. It looks as if we've concluded the rides for the National Solo class. The next time you're going to see them will be in either the A final or the Consolation final. A lot of working out of points, etc. to be done. We anxiously wait to see who those qualifiers are going to be. Same thing for the club class of riders. That's all been sorted out. We know the list of riders for that final. But what we don't know is the list of riders going in the sidecar final. That has still got to be competed for. If I look through all my bits of paper, I should see that Roger Meester and Martin Baker, they're the only 2 crews that are unbeaten so far. Very close to them, Ken Lane, Andy Sugg, rustling, and just 1 point away, Jerry Adams, Rob Wilson. So, very, very tight at the top of the sidecar class. One more ride to go. We start that with race 27. Looking at the lineup, we've got one of the unbeaten riders, that's Roger Meester, going in this one. Some anxious throttle hands again. So the tapes are repaired. We come to the line once again. I can see a green flag flying. We're underway and it is the flying Roger Meester and Steve Bailey that make the break. They must have 2 or 3 flag lengths. As I say that, you can see it almost changes going into that first bend. Oh, Roger took a decision to shut off very, very early. It nearly paid for it because Robbie Wilson was right there with him. So Rob Wilson forced to go very, very wide. Ivan Matthews has dived through on the inside of him. Alan Blewett's up there as well. It looks like Owslebury in fourth place. Check that as they come round next time, but at the moment we know it is definitely Roger Meester and Steve Bailey in lead from Rob Wilson and Tony Miles in second. Ivan Matthews having a good ride in third, putting a lot of pressure on Rob Wilson. Again, you can see that Ivan Matthews gets very, very close to him as they go into that pit bend, and it looks to be a good scrap for that second place. But Roger Meester and Steve Bailey really have got away from the rest of the field. One rider down, of course, only 5 going, and this one, last lap flag goes. Is there going to be a change for that second place? Ivan Matthews trying the outside line this time. It's a faster line, but it's a much, much longer way to go. Cuts back across the racing line coming out of that pit bend. Gets very close once again, but Alan Brewer's not out of contention. He's right up there as well in fourth place. So as you watch to see them come over the line, Roger Meester and Steve Bailey going. Rob Wilson just hangs on from Ivan Matthews for that second place. Oh, indeed, what a close finish that turned out to be between Rob Wilson and Ivan Matthews. So, race 28 it is that comes to the start line. Outfit 90, of course, in place of John Halsey 13. So as we look to see them going to that first bend, it is going to be Ken Lane and Mark Edwards that get into that first corner. Really having a good day so far, Ken Lane and Mark Edwards. Look perhaps to be getting another win this time, as Ian McCauley is the rider that's got to try and put them under pressure. Nick Plumroller and Keith Wall are up there in third place. But Ken Lane it is that leads. Wonderful to see a change back in that second place. Nick Plumroller and Keith Wall have certainly been motoring this afternoon, as indeed as Ian McCauley. So, we'll wait to see what will happen in that second place, because one man that certainly is motoring well at the moment is Ken Lane and Mark Edwards. Had a good day down at Tunbridge last week. They said that this season things are looking better. He's had a lot of blow-ups already this season. Would you believe the tune that he decided that he was going to actually restrict the amount of red and views on his seat? Hear it popping and banging as he comes along the straight. That's because he's over-revved it. Well, it certainly sounds very, very sweet at the moment. Ian McCauley and Ricky McCauley still there in second. Nick Promola and Keith Wall holding third, desperately trying to get closer to Ian McCauley. And the interceptor flag this time, so Ken Lane will make a way into the final by having 2 wins this afternoon. He's made sure of it in this ride. Ian McCauley gets second, and Nick Promola gets third. Keith Wall looks over his shoulder to his Spider Cap to fourth place finisher Phil Pittman and Justin Westaway.
Well, I personally. Someone else.
Away we go with race 29 and looking for perhaps the colourful leathers of rustling as they go into that first corner. But look at the outfit they've got to contend with. It is number 19, and Shane Can. So, promises to be a good scrap this one, as Rustling and Paul Urich make the best of it at the moment. Martin Baker is right up there with them though in second place. Looks to be very, very close this one. Terry Phillips is back there in third. Just behind them, number 79, Martin Baker. The lead with Rustling and Paul Urich at the moment. Martin Baker desperately trying to get back on terms with them. Earlier on this season we had successful Rustling. I asked him what he'd done to the outfit over the winter months. All I got told was they breathed on the bottom. Looks to have paid dividends. It really does look to be very, very well powered this year. Last that flag goes for them already. Martin Baker and Shane Can not really being able to close that gap. Terry Phillips allowing those front two to get away from him a little bit. We go down that base straight one more time. I think this is going to ensure that Rustling certainly gets through the final. Possibly one of my very unofficial calculations. If they finish as they are, and indeed they're going to, I think that means that both those two outfits we will see in that A final. mean, I think we've got best part of 5 qualifiers for the sidecar final. I wonder if I could take a rough guesstimate. I reckon definitely Roger Meeser's qualified. Even the least of us could work that one out because he's not lost a race at all this afternoon. We've got Martin Baker perhaps, he scored well. Ken Lane, Rosseling, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I reckon my rough guesstimates those 4 have qualified. But we look to see the last of the races for the sidecars is race 13 your programme, and the very quick Andy Sugg is away from the line, just in front of John Hiscock as they go into that first corner. John Hiscock, I'm sure, is aware that Andy Sugg likes to go wide as he comes out of the bend. You can see the way he tucks inside. Tries to take the advantage going to the pit bend, but Andy Sugg cuts his line off as he goes round that and pulls the power back on again as they go down that back straight. But look at the way John Hiscock has called him up. Looks as if the early problems for John Hiscock have been sorted out. He now starts to put the power on as they come out of this bend. Andy Sugg and Lance Maskell though. They lead from John Hiscock. Quite a gap opens up between that second and third spot, but those front two almost together for the whole of the race. It's Andy Sugg and Lance Maskell that lead. They've been scoring well this afternoon. They've had 1 win already this afternoon. John Hiscock determined to catch them on this last lap. Andy Sugg, I think, has got other ideas. He breaks away from them once again and goes down that back straight. One more corner to negotiate. They come round off that top bend for the last time. The next time we've seen him, I feel sure it's going to be in that A final. Andy Sugg takes it. John Hiscock gets second. We wait quite some while for outfit number 33. That is, of course, John Hunt and Mark Lappel. Number 25, Jason Baker. Number 125, Henry Whitfield. Number 83, Glenn Seabright. Number 1, Bob Coddington. Number 16, Andy Paddington. Number 11, Steve Warner. Number 241, Jeff Urban. And number 132, Rod Dagger. Sorry, it was rather quickly, but already you can see the riders are on the line ready. These are the runners for the Closter Club Solo Final. You can see the yellow flag, the green flag goes in the air. We get underway with our first final of the afternoon. I wonder who it's going to be. Remember, Tony Wiggins was unbeaten coming into this final, but he hasn't made the start, so it promises to be a change as we go round that first bend. Looks to be Jason Baker that made the best the first time. Then see Mike up there, but Tony Wiggins is as well. He moves through in the red jumper, now in the second place. And looking to go for that front place, as you can see that Jason Baker has got there. He's number 25 who leads. Those 3 riders got away from the rest of the field, but it's by no means over. As you can see, all 3 of them almost together going around that top bit. Those 2 together as they go into this pit bend. Still Jason Baker leading those. He forces the other 2 to go very, very wide. Jason Baker takes the racing line along the inside. Tony Wiggins in the red jumper there is in second to him. He looks now to go round the outside and looks to race off the challenge from Jason Baker. Around the pit bend they go for the third time. You can see that Jason Baker still has this race in his grip. Tony Wiggins still there in second. Glenn Seabright in third. So 1 more lap to go then for Tony Wiggins to try and catch Jason Baker. It looks as if Jason Baker has been riding from very hard time. No mistake so far, look over his shoulder. We must know that Tony Wiggins is there. Jumping that pit bend for the last time. Look, he comes off that pit bend. It's a great ride from Jason Baker. He takes it. Tony Wiggins gets second. Glenn Seabright gets third. Bruce Richards gets fourth. Mike Wells gets fifth, and Henry Whitfield gets sixth place. Well, I think before we went into that final, it was perhaps a foregone conclusion that Tony Wiggins was going to do well, but I wonder if many of you tipped Jason Baker. A great ride from him. Indeed, tremendous 4 laps. He made the races and got that checkered flag. Who's doing what in the qualifying races? race 32, you can see there's one or two riders sorting out their positions on the gate. Oh, I think this would have been classed as a top final at many events, but indeed today it's the consolation final to get underway. It is Craig Boyce that breaks. Paul Fry is up there with him as well. As you can see, Craig Boyce goes into that first corner, leading Paul Fry from Stuart Williams in third. We expected perhaps to see Craig Boyce in the A final. Very disappointing that he lost that chain in this last ride. Equally the problems that Paul Fry has had as well. A chance to see them in this consolation final as Peter Lloyd gets through in the third. Phil Ashcroft is in fourth at the moment. Pete Reed's up there in sixth. At the moment. Easy leads and looks fabulous on grass. We do hope that this is going to give him perhaps the energy to try and ride on a few more grass events later on in the season. Certainly looks to me to have enjoyed it. He's having a great season on the Speedway as well. Whatever you want to do, go and watch him ride for him. Now riding up an opportunity, very, very well indeed. Good stuff coming on the Grasstrack as well. Last lap flag goes for him. Craig Boyce it is that sets this B final hit. Paul Fry can't really get anywhere near it. Phil Ashcroft has now got through in the third. Good scrap going on for that third, fourth and fifth place. Pete Reed is now managing to get strong inside constantly. This second time today is hold an angle calculation for Craig Boyce. He takes it. A good ride from Craig Boyce. Paul Fry in second. Phil Ashcroft hangs on to third. Pete Reed gets fourth and Peter Lloyd gets fifth. So the riders will have drawn for positions on the gate in case there was an advantage of getting the best place on the gate. All six of them are over there at the moment.
The same movement.
So away we go with the sidecar consolation final. And it is John Hiscock that leads going into that first bend. Well, it looks as though there was problems for Ian Macaulay there on that first straight. But we see the early leader, John Hiscock, has now changed because it is Jerry Adams that dives into. Jerry Adams and Sean Pitterson. What's confusing me at the moment is that Ivan Matthews is out there. He's in third place at the moment, so let's just stay with the race. I didn't know where he's coming from, but obviously he was the next rider due to go in. No Alan and John Blewett by the look of it, so perhaps problems for Alan and John Blewett. And as I say that, I can see there's problems for Ivan Matthews as well. So if we look to the front, we can see that it is Jerry Adams and Sean Pittock that lead this consolation final. John Hiscock and Shane Apple desperately trying to get back on terms with them. As they come round to take the last lap flag already, it is Jerry Adams and Sean Pittock that lead. John Hiscock still not being able to get on terms with them. Terry Phillips is up there in third. Nick Frumroller in fourth at the moment. And that looks as if it could possibly change. Ian Macaulay got himself going again back on the racing circuit. If we look to that far side, it's just one more corner to negotiate. Sean Pittock obviously signalling Jerry Adams to take it steady on that last bend because they've done enough. Jerry Adams and Sean Pittock take the checker flag. John Hiscock and Shane Lapham get second, Terry Phillips gets third, and Nick Frumroller gets fourth place. As I mentioned with the consolation finals, they would have drawn for positions on the line. And as I look across there, I can see right on the inside, we've got drawn on the inside gate Martin Baker and Shane Can. My apologies, it looks as if Ken Lane, I didn't think there was a gap there, but Ken Lane has come through on the inside. Right on the far side is Rustling, just on the inside of him is Roger Meester and Andy Suggs. So reading from the outside, it looks as if we've got Rob Wilson, Rustling, Roger Meester, Andy Suggs, Martin Baker and Ken Lane. They get underway, and that looks like Andy Suggs has made the best of the stars, but Ken Lane is there. Ken Lane comes through the inside of Andy Suggs and Lance Maxwell. Ken Lane and Mark Edwards lead them in this big final, but Andy Suggs comes through on the inside of him. He allows a gap for Roger Meester to get eyes to the gap that was created by Andy Sugg. Ken Lane has got back in the second place. Rustling has got up in there in the third, but Andy Sugg has gone around the outside. Oh, a tremendous first corner there, and Roger Meester was the one that got the advantage of it. It's Roger Meester and Steve Bailey that lead at the moment. Ken Lane is right there with him. Andy Sugg pushing him along very, very hard indeed. Ken Lane still right there on the back wheel of Roger Meester. Rustling has got through the inside of Andy Sugg, is up there in third place. Tremendous race we've got on our hands. Can Ken Lane catch Roger Meester? Roger Meester and Steve Bailey beginning to get away just that little bit, but one mistake and Ken Lane will be right there with them. I can see the hand that's gone in the air for Mark Edwards. It looks as if it's problems for Ken Lane. He indeed pulls off. What a great shame that was. We've not seen Ken Lane going this well for a long, long time. Problems again with that very, very quick engine. It means now that Roger Meester has been able to get away from the rest of the field. It was Ken Lane who was putting him under pressure, and as they come round, he was unbeaten all day coming into the final. He's made the final. The checkered flag is there for Roger Meester and Steve Bailey. They take the Warden Atlantic Trophy in 1991. Rustling and Paul Urich get second, Andy Sugg and Lance Maskell get third, Martin Baker and Shane Can get fourth. This national entry, we've got number 68, that's Alan Farmer. Number 3, that's Martin Hagon. Number 6, Jeremy Doncaster. Number 17, Clayton Williams. 773 is Richard Mussen. 352, it's great to see him in the final, Paul Hurry. Number 54, Andy Riley. Number 11, Trevor Banks. 74, Duncan Tolhurst, and number 81, Paul Pratt. Well, who's it going to be? Have you tipped anybody? As they get underway, they get the start, and you can see Trevor Banks has made a tremendous start. Trevor Banks it is that dives into that first corner. You can see also up there is Jeremy Doncaster going around the outside. Hagon is up there in second place. Clayton Williams is up there in third. Clayton Williams looking to go all the way around the outside. Martin Hagon trying to get up the inside of Trevor Banks. Trevor Banks it is that still leads. Clayton Williams on the outside. Martin Hagon is still there, and the white leathers on the inside. Andy Riley up there in fourth place at the moment. Martin Hagon went through the inside. Now Martin Hagon goes after Clayton Williams. Pushes Clayton Williams very, very wide, and Martin Hagon gets the lead from Clayton Williams. Dives into that top bend, holding first place now in front of Trevor Banks, who's come back underneath Clayton Williams. Clayton Williams goes round the outside, but all the way down again. He wants to ride. Martin Hagon is great. Gets away from them and goes into that top bend. The last lap flag will be ready for him this time as he comes round. There's one more lap to go. Martin Hagon leads from Clayton Williams and Trevor Banks almost together. Andy Riley holds fourth, but really the action is up there in that first three. Trevor Banks is fourth. Martin Hagon still holds it. We've got the checker flag being raised, but it's certainly going to be a fight right to the line. Martin Hagon looks over his shoulder. He's wondering where they're all coming from. He gets it. Clayton Williams gets second, Trevor Banks gets third, Andy Riley gets fourth, Richard Mussen gets fifth, Alan Farmer gets fifth, and indeed, sixth place. A great finish there for Paul Hurry in seventh place. Indeed, behind those very, very quick national runners. That's a great result for him. But what a tremendous final. It looked good on paper. We lost Jeremy Doncaster in that first corner. That put the cat amongst the pigeons, and indeed, what a great start from Trevor Banks. He really has been getting out of that box very, very quick and swiftly this year. Trevor Banks takes some catching, but Martin Hagon and Clayton Williams did it. As those three riders come round, show your congratulations, or indeed, hang on for the presentations, because there will be a presentation of awards in a very few moments. But what a great ride from Martin Hagon. A tremendous win for him. I feel sure he'll be pleased with that one. A great ride against an excellent class of finalists. Clayton Williams and Trevor Banks come round as well. Show them congratulations as they come round. I will of course give you the official result. A win for number 3, Martin Hagon. In second, number 17, Clayton Williams. In third place, number 11, Trevor Banks. Fourth place, number 54, Andy Riley. Fifth place, number 773, Richard Mussen. Sixth place, number 68, Alan Farmer. Seventh place, number 352, Paul Hurry. Eighth place, number 74, Duncan Tolhurst. And ninth place, number 81, Paul Pratt. The winning time, 123.4. Well, it would help if I could read properly. 128.4. I do apologise. I thought I sounded a bit quick. By number course, Bruce Richards.
Come on, Bruce.
Doing an Olympic sprint to get her as well. Hopefully the rest of the riders have now realised we're moving up in reverse order, because in third spot, this gentleman up here is of course Bruce Richards. He finished in fourth, but finishing in third place was number 83. It is of course Glenn Seabright. No Glenn Seabright? Yes, he's here. Well, the gentleman that finished in second place, I think, can only be classed as the most unluckiest rider this afternoon. He rode very, very well in all his qualifying heats. He finished in second, though, in the final. It is, of course, Tony Wiggins. But the winner of this Close the Club class, I think you'll agree with me, rode a fabulous final. An excellent win goes to number 25. It is, of course, Jason Baker. We move on then to the national classes. Up to you which ones you start with. I'll go from you. For years. But the winners of the national sidecar event, they rode a brilliant final to do it. They've ridden excellent all afternoon. Unbeaten, it is of course Roger Mussen and Steve Bailey.
Say that for tomorrow, Rog.
Well, everybody's saying save it for tomorrow, Roger. If you can make your way over here, Roger, I've got to have a couple of words, because I've just said that you've been working on the track for tomorrow. Is it true, or am I just making presumptuous guesses?
Well, I tried to, but they decided it would be a little bit unfair if I did. I crept back there after dark, but Pat had disconnected all my front headlights, so I couldn't... No, it should be a good day. The track is very similar to today, about the same size, which upsets me because I like them longer. But it should be a good day as long as the weather holds up, and I think it's been pretty good here. We've been very lucky with the weather. It has held off long enough, and I think racing was pretty good.
Well, I think I'd agree with that, Roger. Did you think this morning when you went out in practice that it was going to be yours?
When I went out in practice this morning, all I could do is try and get this Australian sidecar bloke out of my mind, because last week he blew us all away.
Well, I think a lot of us would agree with that. The winners to the sidecar class this afternoon, Roger Mussen and Steve Bailey. Oh dear, this is dangerous. Martin's decided he's not going to waste this, but nice to see you up here on the winning platform again, Martin. I think it was down at Yeovil that I was joined by you on this platform. When you saw one or two of them from the Speedway World going this morning, did you think it was going to be yours?
Well, I was going quite well today, but I mean, like Boyce was going extremely well, and sort of a shock to a few of us, I think, really. But it was unfortunate he didn't get in the final, but it was a real hard final. Jeremy's been going good all day, but I made a terrible start in the final, but made an extremely good first turn. So, no, I think it was a good race, and I hope everyone enjoyed it, really.
Well, I think they did, Martin. I'd be pleased to say that this was your solo winner, Martin Hagon.